Well, ooh-woo to you. Today, we're going to make something special. We're going to make ice cream, but it's going to be keto-friendly ice cream. And first, I've actually got to make the vanilla syrup. So we're going to start off doing that. That shouldn't take long. I need 3/4 of a cup xylitol. Need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Need 1/8 of a teaspoon of this stuff, xanthan gum. I think that's how you say it, xanthan gum. And we will whisk it. And we will add a cup of water. Alright, and we'll put this right on the burner. We're going to bring this to a boil. I got this really old bottle of vodka that I'm using for this recipe. It's been on my fridge for like, I don't know, like over 10 years. I don't really drink a whole lot, obviously. But vodka doesn't go bad, right? Should be safe. But we've got to use it for the ice cream. Alright, looks like we're in business. Now I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes until it thickens up. Well, it's been about 3 minutes, but it doesn't really seem to be thickening much. Maybe because I turned the burners down too low, possibly. So I'm going to let it a little bit longer. I'm just going to keep an eye on it until I see some kind of difference. I don't know. I don't know how thick it's supposed to be. It seems a little bit thicker, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe. I guess we don't want it to be too thick. Okay, I'm just gonna call it. It's been much longer than the recipe said, so we're gonna be okay with this, I think. Right. Pour it into the container here. You can hear a cat puking in the background.
Is that a cat?
Yeah. Ooh, lovely. Just what you want in your head when you're making ice cream. Okay, well, here it is. Now we'll just let it cool. It was supposed to make like a 1.5 cups, but it definitely did not. This is probably more like a cup, maybe a little bit more, I don't know. Maybe it's because I boiled it for too long, or I simmered it for too long. I'm not really sure. Strawberries are not part of this, I was just eating them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need about a cup of this stuff to make the ice cream, so this should be okay. Should be alright. It's still pretty hot, but I'm just gonna do a finger taste test. My fingers are all calloused from playing guitar anyway, so it should be okay. It tastes good. It tastes nice and sweet.
If you could be friends with a fictional character, who would that character be and why?
Friends with a fictional character. Oh man, that's tough. I gotta think about that. What about you? What would you pick?
Probably I would pick Popeshe and Marino.
Popeshe?
Popeshe. Everyone knows Popeshe. He eats spinach.
Popeye?
Popeshe.
Popeshe. That's like the Argentina way of saying it.
No, it's the real way. It's the real way.
Popeche. So in Mexico, do they say?
I'm not Mexican, so I don't know.
I know you're not Mexican. I'm saying like, do they say Popeye?
Popeche.
I know, but you do the.
But you ask me how do the Mexicans say it, and I don't know because I'm not Mexican.
I know you're not Mexican, but you're basically the same thing. No, I'm just kidding. But they must say Popeye, right? Because they'd make the Y sound instead of the
I don't know. Ask a Mexican friend.
SH sound. I don't have any Mexican friends.
Well,
I don't think. I don't know.
Duolingo is your Mexican friend.
I don't know. There's quite a few around here. I could make some friends probably pretty easily.
Now that you like chicharrones so much.
I love chicharrones. Yeah.
That's your.
Chicharrones are amazing. If you don't know what that is, it's like pork rinds, but it's like the real pork rinds where it's actual like pork belly attached to it. It's really, really good. You can get it from your local Hispanic grocery store.
Yeah.
There's one there's quite a few actually right around where we are.
Yes,
but
and they all are in complete Spanish, and Rob tries his best to say buenos días, buenas tardes.
Yo aprendo.
Un poquito.
Muy lento, muy lento.
Just a little.
I know. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Duolingo is not. I mean, it's all right.
Yeah, he has the official font of wisdom, but he goes for Duolingo. I don't know why. He likes the Mexican Spanish style.
Yeah, you can't choose. You can't choose the Argentina like dialect of Spanish. You have to.
Yes, for people that might not know, every country that speaks Spanish not necessarily speaks the same type of Spanish in the same way it happens with English speakers. Like depending on the country, the area, you have different accents, different words that are more used. So it's not the same.
Yeah. Fictional character. So you said Popeye and.
Can I film you?
Hang on. We're still doing this. Popeye and what was the name of the girl?
Olivia.
Okay. We say olive oil.
Olive oil?
Yeah, olive oil.
I have to confess something.
What?
When I was in my gym class in school, when I was a kid, I was very thin. And
people used to call you that?
Yes, and they would make fun. The professor bullied me, saying, "Oh, here comes Olivia." And I was like, and I don't know, it's just a childhood trauma.
It's kind of funny that you guys called her Olivia. That's like a real name. I don't know why here. I mean, I'm pretty sure Popeye was invented here, and the name is olive oil. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not like a Popeye connoisseur, but why would you choose him anyway? Like, why would you want to be friends with him?
Well, actually, your bold style reminded me of him, and that was the first thing that came to mind.
He's a lot stronger than me, though.
Yeah, because he eats peanuts and you're eating keto ice cream. Basically.
Hey, I've been going to the gym. I'm trying. I'm getting stronger.
Yeah, you're getting stronger. I'm saying that you are having that. I was olive, and now you can be Popeye.
Olive oil.
Yeah.
A fictional character that I would want to be friends with. That's so hard because there's so many that I love. I'm gonna keep thinking about this, and then I will get back to you at the end of the recipe.
Ooh, mysterious.
Yeah, I need to give it some serious thought.
It's not that big of a deal.
Well, obviously not, since you chose Popeye. Olivia, but I am going to make a more serious choice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need to think about it.
Okay.
And if you come up with a different one that's a lot less lame than the one you already said.
I think it's very good.
I mean, what would you go do? Like
travel the world in your boat?
I I guess he was a sailor, yeah.
He was a sailor, he was strong.
He could beat up anybody that... I think it was only the spinach that made him strong, though, right?
Yeah.
Because he was very weak. Isn't that true? Isn't he like... I've never actually watched a ton of Popeye. I remember seeing some, you know, as a kid, but it's been a long time. I don't... Was he... Maybe somebody out there will know. Was he just kind of like strong but normal strong? And then when he ate the spinach, it was like super strength at that point?
Yeah.
I remember seeing, you know, like the... like clips of him like emptying the spinach into his mouth, and then he'd like flex his arm and it would like zoom in on his mouth.
Ooh, look at you.
Okay, well, I'm just doing this for a demonstration. They're not impressive. But then it would like zoom in on his muscle, and you'd see like a tank or something like rolling around on the inside to show like
how strong the spinach makes you.
Yeah. But maybe somebody knows, was he normal strength and then super strength, or was he weak and then super strength? I don't remember. Because I feel like I remember very vividly like a scene where he's like tied up to like a mast on a ship or something, and somebody comes up with a can of spinach and like empties it into his mouth, and he's able to like rip out of the ropes or something. I don't know, maybe I'm just making that up, but I'm pretty sure there's a scene like that. But I need to think about who I would pick, and it wouldn't be Pesce. Yeah, as we've let it cool, it's definitely become more thick, less liquid. Definitely. Okay, now for the ice cream, we need 8 egg yolks. So I'm going to try to separate those from the whites here. I'm not very good or fast at this, so I'm probably gonna speed up the video. Okay, that last couple were kind of dicey. I think I did get a little bit of the yolk in here, but it's not too bad. The egg whites we'll set aside. I don't know what we'll do with it. Maybe we'll make like a meringue or something. I don't know. Now you're supposed to heat this up, but it's actually still warm from cooking it, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that step. I don't think we need to, since we just made it. But we need to use a cup of it, so I'm gonna measure that out. I think this is maybe a little bit less than a cup actually, but we'll just go for it. Oh, just short. Oh, this ant's probably gonna be in heaven if I drop him in there. That's all right. We'll just go with that. We'll just pour the whole thing in there. Okay, we're gonna measure out 4 teaspoons of vodka. We're gonna use a mixer here, and we're gonna mix the eggs, and then we're gonna pour the warm vanilla in with it. I don't know how long to do this. It just said to do it until it's thick and creamy, so I don't know. Does it look thick and creamy to you? It doesn't really to me yet. Let's keep going. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. And then we'll add the vodka in there. This is supposed to keep the ice cream at a nice consistency. It's supposed to keep it from, you know, freezing like a ice block, I guess. So that sounds good to me. So let's just pour that in here. It doesn't say to mix it, but I'm gonna give it a mix. It's going to be 3.5 cups of cream. We're not going to eyeball this. I'm going to use another a half cup instead of just eyeballing the... Yeah. Almost used this entire container. It's just a little bit left. Okay, we've got to whip this until it's stiff peaks. And you didn't want to watch me clean the beaters, did you? Now comes the tricky part. We gotta fold in the two of these together. So, alright, so now we're gonna fold it together. I think you do that on low, I'm pretty sure. Put in a little bit at a time, and then we'll...
Really?
Yeah. That's what we'll have to do. Put it in half, roughly. Half. And we'll mix that. Whoops. I almost ejected. I'll do some more. I can't even begin to tell you how tempting it is to just not take just a huge thing of this and just eat it. I think that's pretty good. Now we just gotta put it in a couple of containers and then we'll freeze it. Don't lick the spoon. You can lick that. I know you can't help it. Okay, we're gonna use these bread loaf pans. They're rubber. We're gonna line these with parchment paper, and then we're gonna pour the ice cream in and then freeze it. Okay, it's a bit janky, but it's good enough for government work. Okay, now we'll just put this into the containers here. Hopefully this works out. Move to this one. I think I could just eat one of these right now. Okay, well, I can kind of pretty them up a little bit, I guess. Feels more like I'm baking a cake or something. Okay, we're gonna put it in this freezer, actually. The other one is kind of full, so I'll put this here. No, I'll use this. No, I won't. I want it to hold its form, so we'll move this stuff. I had this all sorted. Okay, that's good there. And this one can just go right on top of this meat here. Okay, I think that's good. So so it's going to be about 4 to 6 hours now. So we'll see you back in a bit. Got an idea suddenly. We got these keto dark chocolate baking chips. I wonder how those would be inside one of the ice creams. That would be like chocolate chip ice cream kind of. So I'm going to, how should I do this? Should I like take it out and mix?
No, just put it in there and make a mess. Make it messy.
Okay. Just like stir it in with this. Sudden inspiration. Yeah, these are dark chocolate chips, so they're sugar-free, so they should be okay. I think that's probably enough. You think that's enough, or should we have more?
More.
Really? Okay, maybe a little bit more.
Woo! This is getting fun.
Okay. And we had just put them in, so I'm gonna put this back in. This one is the chocolate chip one. Okay. See you later. Welcome back. 4 hours later. Yeah. Let's get this out and let's try it. Okay. Let's get this out of here. Oh, it's very soft.
Maybe it needs more time.
I think it should be okay to eat a little bit. Maybe it'll be better with more time. But
It seems like ice cream, definitely.
it looks like ice cream, yeah.
I never did this type of ice cream in my entire life.
There you go. We'll have that be yours.
Ooh.
And
I can see the chocolate.
yep. This one will be mine. Okay. Wonderful. Here you go.
Is that for
for
me?
you.
I thought it was just
I guess it's for you too, in the audience.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry, but 4 hours of waiting was too much.
Okay. She was literally sitting here for 4 hours. Okay. It feels like kind of icy. Almost like a sherbet.
Does it smell good?
I don't smell anything. Does ice cream usually smell? I don't think so.
I don't know.
All right, here we go. That's pretty good.
Oh my god!
That's pretty good. It's definitely different than ice cream, but it's, if you didn't know, you'd think this is like a light ice cream or something. Like it kind of reminds me of that Breyer's, light ice cream you can get. That's pretty damn good, actually.
You're so happy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Keto diet approved.
Mm-hmm. Little bits of dark chocolate in there are really good. I'm sure there's tons of other ways you could spruce this up, but yeah, this is perfect. All right, let's have you try it.
In private.
You're trying in private?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You haven't answered your fictional character yet, and you think that you're going to get away with it just because 4 hours went by.
I actually totally forgot about it.
It's time.
I know. This will be kind of weird, I guess, but I guess I'd really like to meet Garrett from the Thief PC game, not the one that came out in 2014, but the original ones, Dark Project, that were voiced by Steven Russell. I'd really like to meet Garrett. That would be cool. He's a cool character, and maybe he could teach me how to sneak properly. That'd be cool. That was kind of the first thing on the top of my head, but I could probably think of a better one. Maybe I will at some point, but Garrett definitely, I think, for me, right now. Anyway.
Great.
Thanks for coming along on this journey with me. It's a lot of fun, and sometimes we get really good stuff like this. I really like it. If you want to support me, be sure to check out the links that I'll include in the description. Like and subscribe to the video. Share it around if you liked it. If you have anybody that's wanting to do some keto and needs some tips, videos like this will be good for them. I'm also going to continue doing meme recipes as well, so don't worry. It's not like I'm just going to do keto forever or anything like that. But yeah, check the description box. I'll post links to how you can support me. Also, I'll post links to like my music if you're interested in hearing that. I'm a singer, so I have a lot of music that's been put out there. So if you're interested in that, it'll be down in the description. So hope you guys have a great evening or morning or day or whatever time it is.